What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Player Profiles. Today we're going to focus in on, Columbus Blue Jackets right winger Cam Atkinson, Boston College product. Got to see him play when he was at BC. Great player. Diminutive, but has had great offensive instincts and scored 30 goals in both his sophomore and junior seasons at BC. Won the national championship his sophomore year at BC. Beating Wisconsin in the national championship game. Had 2 goals in that game. Makes up for his lack of size with offensive creativity and speed. He's only 5'8" and 175 pounds, but you can't teach hockey IQ the way this kid has it, and the way he can find holes in the defense and exploit those holes to create scoring chances for himself and his teammates is quite admirable. He's a lot more of a goal scorer than a playmaker. He, just a stone cold sniper. Look at his numbers this year. He had a hat trick with Columbus this year, and in 27 games with the Jackets, had 14 points. It was a +1 in those 27 games, so you look at how important plus minus is. For a team like Columbus, they have the worst record in the NHL by a long shot. To be a plus player, and even though it's in a limited stretch of games, is quite remarkable. Good for Atkinson. With Springfield this year in the AHL, had 29 goals and 44 points in 51 games. I'd like to see him improve his playmaking abilities a little bit more and try to get his teammates involved. But he's just another in the long line of small guys from Boston College that'll produce offensively for many, many years to come. You look at Brian Giunta, and you look at even this year, Johnny Gaudreau. These guys aren't the biggest guys, but they're well built. BC's got a great physical conditioning program, and they're hard to knock off their skates, and they use the craftiness and creativity to make up for the lack of size. I played at Avon Farms in Connecticut, which is obviously one of the best prep schools in New England for hockey. He, lit that up. Was a 6th round pick by Columbus in 08, so they got some bang for their buck there. Wasn't exactly highly touted. Got overlooked by a lot of scouts due to his size, but he's just a great all-around hockey player. And you can't teach that. He's fast, good shot, and good soft set of hands that allows him to open up space for his teammates. Like I said, he can create. I'd like to see him improve his abilities at setting up teammates, because even no matter how good of a goal scorer no matter how good of a goal scorer you are, you're still gonna be able to set up your teammates from time to time to create. If anything, give and goes. That'll give yourself more chances and obviously help the team win. I think next year he's definitely gonna challenge for a top 6 role in Columbus. I think he'll fit in very well with that nucleus going forward. If they trade Rick Nash, I think he's a guy that'll definitely play in the first line. Maybe not next year. He'll be 23 on July 5th. So still very young. Still got some growing pains, but I think if Columbus gives him a spot in those top 6, he can produce. I think he has a chance to be a 30-goal scorer in the NHL for years to come. There's a lofty expectations, but let's see what he can do. I really believe in this kid. He's worked hard. He's crafty offensively, and he will. He'll score a few highlight reel goals. So he's that good. And he get a good shot. That's what. If you can get a good shot, and you can get it on net consistently. That's goals right there. That's got to shoot to score, and you got to get on net to score. So he's got both of those. That's all I got for this episode of the Power Play with CJ Player Profiles on Cam Atkinson of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. And Mike, I hope you enjoyed this one. Later, guys.